You ever feel like the world is holding its breath right before it screams? That's 1917. 3 years in, the war wasn't just killing bodies anymore. It was killing faith in kings, in generals, in the idea that any of this made sense. The men in the trenches weren't fighting for glory now. They were fighting because stopping meant dying. And then, in 1 year, everything cracked wide open. This is the story of how one event triggered the deadliest conflict humanity have ever seen. I'm your host, and this is Talemaster Legend Series. Welcome. What you're about to learn isn't just about a single event. It is about how the entire structure of Europe, centuries of alliances, rivalries, imperial ambitions, and nationalist fervor is balanced on knife's edge. One moment changed everything. In this episode, we uncovering the hidden rivalries that divided Europe into two hostile camps and exact reasons how all these catastrophic events triggered all in sudden. Russia collapsed into revolution, not once, but twice. France's army mutinied. Britain drowned in the mud at Passchendaele. America finally stepped in. And the war that refused to end found new ways to devour itself. This is the story of the year the machine began to eat its operators. January 1917. The frozen front is a frozen graveyard. Verdun and the Somme have left scars deeper than the trenches. Men are exhausted. Food is scarce. Hope is a rumor. But the real earthquake starts in the east. February 23rd, March 8th in the new calendar. Petrograd, International Women's Day. Women textile workers pour into the streets demanding bread. They're joined by striking factory workers. Then soldiers, ordered to fire on the crowds, refuse. They turn their rifles on their officers instead. Within days, the February Revolution sweeps away 300 years of Romanov rule. Tsar Nicholas II abdicates. A provisional government takes over, but the war continues. The provisional government, led by Kerensky, makes the fatal mistake. They promise to keep fighting, to honor alliances, to win a just peace. The soldiers in the trenches hear this and think, we're dying for what exactly? Meanwhile, in the West, the Germans pull a surprise. February, March, Operation Aldrich. They withdraw to the Hindenburg Line, a massive fortified position with concrete bunkers, deep dugouts, barbed wire belts miles thick. They scorch the earth behind them, burn villages, poison wells, booby-trap corpses. The Allies advance into a wasteland. No breakthrough, just more mud. Nivelle, new French commander, promises victory. He plans a massive offensive on the Chemin des Dames. The artillery conquers, the infantry occupies, he says. He promises it will be quick, decisive. April 16th, the Nivelle offensive begins. French troops promised breakthroughs, fresh tactics, charge. They meet machine guns, uncut wire, the same old slaughter. Within days, 118,000 casualties, no gains worth the blood. And then, the mutinies. Not revolution like Russia, not refusal to fight the enemy, refusal to be thrown away uselessly. Whole divisions refuse to attack. They stay in the trenches, sing the Internationale, demand better food, better leave, no more pointless offensives. Pétain replaces Nivelle. He stops the attacks, improves conditions, better food, more leave, and quietly courts-martials the ringleaders. Of 3,427 death sentences, only 49 are carried out. The mutinies are contained, but the French army is never the same. Across the Channel, Haig still believes in the big push. Third Battle of Ypres, Passchendaele, July 31st, November 10th. The goal? Capture U-boat bases on the Belgian coast, break the German line. It rains and rains and rains. The battlefield becomes a swamp. Men drown in shell holes. Guns sink into mud. Tanks bog down. Canadians take Passchendaele village in November, a ruined heap of bricks. Casualties, over 500,000 Allied, similar German, a few miles gained. For nothing. But out across the Atlantic, something shifts. April 6th, America declares war on Germany. Unrestricted submarine warfare, Germany sinking American ships, plus the Zimmerman telegram, Germany promising Mexico land if they attack the US, push Wilson over the edge. Doughboys start arriving in France by summer. They're green, eager, fresh. The Germans know what this means. And in Russia, the second shoe drops. October, November new calendar. The Bolsheviks seize power. Lenin, Trotsky, peace, land, bread. They sue for peace. March 1918, Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. Russia out of the war. Germany can finally move its eastern armies west. The clock is ticking. 1917 ends with the Allies battered, Russia gone, America coming, Germany desperate for one last throw. The war isn't ending, it's mutating. The men in the trenches know it. They sing fewer songs now. They write shorter letters. They look older than their years. Because 1917 taught them something terrible. The war doesn't care who wins. It just wants more. The cracks are everywhere, and the breaking point is coming. This is just the beginning of a story. In future episodes, we'll explore the Western Front warfare, the rise of new weapons, the strategies of great generals, and the human cost of this conflicts. If you want to understand the history that shaped the modern world, subscribe to Tale Master Legends series. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.